Next example is find the angle theta through which the axis should be rotated so that the equation 3x square plus 2xy minus 4y square minus 4x plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0 is free from the product term. So the given equation is this, and compare this equation with the equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. And so we have a is equal to 3, 2h is 2, therefore h is 1, b is minus 4, 2g is minus 4, 2g is minus 4, and 2f is 2, and c is 1. Okay, so what is the angle theta? In order to remove the product term, the angle theta is what? 1/2 tan inverse. This is 1/2 tan inverse 2h divided by a minus b. That is in order. What is this angle theta? That the expression, transform expression, is free from the product term. So to eliminate the product term from the expression ax square plus 2hxy plus by square, we rotate the axis through an angle theta is equal to 1/2 tan inverse twice h divided by a minus b. If we rotate the axis through this angle, then product term remove from the expression, or the expression is free from the product term. So theta is what? 1/2 tan inverse 2h divided by a minus b. So that is 1/2 tan inverse 2 divided by 2h is 2. So and a is 3 and minus b is minus 4. So write in bracket minus 4. And so it is tan inverse 2 by 7. So if we rotate the axis through an angle this theta, then the product term remove from this expression. So this is important example as far as the exam concerned for 2 marks. That is, find the angle theta through which the axis should be rotated so that this expression is free from the product term. Or to remove the product term, what is the angle theta? So next topic is a conic. That is, the section of cone are called conics, and there are different shapes of the section of cones. We after section of cones, we have the pair of lines. We have the ellipse or circle. Circle is one of the ellipse in which the major axis and minor axis both are same. So what is the equation of ellipse? X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. If a and b both are same, that major axis and minor axis are same, that is then what is this equation? X square by a square plus y square by a square is equal to 1 means x square plus y square is equal to a square. That is, it's become a circle, equation of circle. That is, ellipse is circle if major axis and minor axis both are of same length. So after the section of cone, we have the different shapes, that is pair of lines, ellipse, hyperbola. What is the equation of standard equation of hyperbola? X square by a square minus y square over b square is equal to 1. Parabola, y square is equal to 4ax. This is the standard equation of parabola. This is the standard equation of hyperbola. So the section of cone are called conic. That is, if you take the section of cones in different angles, then we have pair of lines, ellipse or hyperbola, circle, parabola. Okay. So the general equation of conic is of this form: ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the general equation of conic. Means it is a general equation of parabola, it is a general equation of hyperbola, general equation of ellipse, general equation of circle, and general equation of pair of lines. So all these sections of cones are represented by this equation. So this equation represent either parabola, either ellipse or hyperbola or circle or pair of lines. That depend on the value of delta and AB minus a square. So first check whether delta is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. What is delta? Delta is this determinant AHG, HBF and GFC. And we know the in purpose of remember this determinant, what is its long form? A handsome girl having beautiful face, giving fine company. This is just fun in order to remember this determinant. That is, delta is what? AHG, HBF and GFC. So this is the value of delta. And if this delta is 0, then this equation represent pair of lines, that ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0 represent pair of lines if delta is 0. And if delta is not equal to 0, then this equation represent either ellipse, hyperbola or parabola, one of them. But that depend on ab minus h square. If you find if delta is not equal to 0, then find ab minus h square. And if ab minus h square is greater than 0, then the given equation represent ellipse. ab minus h square is less than 0, then the given equation represent hyperbola. And ab minus h square is 0 is equal to exactly 0, then the given equation represent parabola. So the given equation represent ellipse, hyperbola or parabola if delta is not equal to 0, and that is depend on ab minus h square. Okay, and if delta is 0, then the given equation represent pair of lines. So in order to check whether this equation represent ellipse, hyperbola, parabola or a pair of lines, find delta and then find ab minus h square if delta is not equal to 0. And the center of conic, that is either the conic is ellipse, hyperbola, parabola or circle or pair of lines, then center, what is the center of the conic? This is the formula to determine the center of the conic. HF minus BG divided by AB minus H square and HG minus AF divided by AB minus H square. So this AB minus H square is divided by quantity, denominator quantity. And what is numerator of the X coordinate? HF. So if you observe HF minus BG, HF minus BG. And what is numerator of the Y coordinate? HG. So HG minus AF. HG, that is this HG, that is second row, cancel the second column, HG minus AF, HG minus AF. Okay, so or write minus in bracket AF minus HG, AF minus HG. So in order to remember this center of the conic, so write denominator as AB minus H square, AB minus H square, AB minus H square. And then what is numerator? Cancel the first row, HF minus BG. Okay, HF minus BG. And comma, the second row is what? Cancel the second column, So what is the A in bracket? If you cancel the second column, then it is minus in bracket AF minus HG, or write HG minus AF. Okay, so this is the formula for center of the conic. Okay, so in order to determine the nature of the conic, first find delta, that is this determinant, and if delta is 0, then write the given equation represent pair of lines, and if delta is not equal to 0, then find value of AB minus H square, and if it is greater than 0, then the given equation represent ellipse. If it is less than 0, then it represent hyperbola, and if it is equal to 0, then it represents parabola. So the question on this topic, that is discuss the nature of the conic. Very important question as far as the exam concerned. Discuss the nature of conic. 3x square plus 2xy plus 3y square minus 4x plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. Also find its center. So we have to discuss the nature of the conic. That is, this equation represents either ellipse or hyperbola or parabola or pair of lines or circle. We have to determine that, means discuss the nature of the conic. So the given equation is this: 3x square plus 2xy plus 3y square minus 4x plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. And compare this equation with the standard equation: ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So we get a is 3, twice h is 2 means h is 1, then b is 3, and 2g is minus 4 means g is minus 2, 2f is 2 means f is 1, and c is 1, okay. So we have these values of a, b, h, g, f and c. Okay, then delta, right? Determine delta is equal to delta determinant AHG, HBF, GFC. So write the values of AHG, then HBF and GFC. Okay, and solve this determinant. So 3 in bracket 3 minus 1 minus 1 because the finding the determinant, that is the first is plus, then minus, plus minus, in this way the signs are. So minus 1, 1 minus minus plus 2, okay, then minus 2, and 1 minus minus plus 6, and so we have the answer 3 into 2 is 6, and this 3 into minus 1 is minus 3, and 6 plus 1, 7 into minus 2 is minus 14, so answer is minus 11, and so delta is not equal to 0. So in order to determine the nature, we now find AB minus H square. So what is AB minus H square? A is 3, B is 3, and H is 1, its square. So 9 minus 1, that is 8. And so this quantity is greater than 0. AB minus H square is greater than 0. And therefore the given equation represent ellipse. Because if AB minus delta is not equal to 0 and if AB minus H square is greater than 0, then the given equation represent ellipse. Therefore the given conic is ellipse, or the given equation represent ellipse. And then center of the ellipse, we have to find the center of the conic, means center of ellipse, is what? The formula is HF minus BG divided by AB minus H square, right, in round bracket, x coordinate, and then y coordinate is HG minus AF divided by AB minus H square, and then write the value of H as 1, H as 1, F as 1, minus B as 3, G as minus 2, and in this way divided by AB minus H square. So write directly value of AB minus H square, it is 8, okay, and then this HG 1 into minus 2 minus A into A is 3, B F is 1, and so we have 1 minus minus plus 6, and this is minus 2 minus 3, and so the center of the ellipse is what? 7 by 8 comma minus 5 by 8. So this is the center of the ellipse. Next question is what? So in order to determine the nature of the conic, just compare the equation with standard equation, find delta, and then if delta is not equal to 0, then find AB minus H square. And if this AB minus H square is greater than 0, then the given equation represent ellipse. It is less than 0, then equation represent hyperbola, and if AB minus H square is exactly equal to 0, then the given equation represent parabola. So the next question is also important for 6 marks, that reduce the equation of conic 5x square plus 6xy plus 5y square minus 10x minus 6y minus 3 is equal to 0 to standard form, and name the conic. That is, this is not in standard form. Suppose this is what is this? This is this equation represent ellipse. This equation represent ellipse, but the standard equation of ellipse is what? X square by A square plus Y square by B square is equal to 1. That is, this is in general form. This is equation represent ellipse, but this is in the general form. So what is the standard form of the ellipse? X square by A square plus Y square by B square is equal to 1. That is, this equation is not in standard form. We have to reduce this equation. Suppose we have to reduce this equation to standard form, that is the X square by A square plus Y square by B square is equal to 1. Then what we have to do? That is, first, if you observe the equation, this equation, in this equation there are the terms x square, the product term xy, and the x term, y term, and the constant term. So in order to reduce this equation to standard form, what is the standard form? X square by A square plus Y square by B square is equal to 1. Means in standard form there are only the square term, that is x square term, y square term, and constant term. So in order to convert this equation to standard form, remove the product term as well as the constant, the terms containing x and y. Okay, so we have to remove this term as well as this term as well as this term. So in order to remove the product term, we know that we have to rotate the axis through an angle theta, and that is the formula for theta is what? 1/2 tan inverse 2h divided by a minus b. Okay, so if we rotate the angle through an angle theta is equal to 1/2 tan inverse 2h divided by a minus b, then what happens? The product term removed from the expression. So in order to remove the product term, we rotate the axis through an angle theta is equal to 1/2 tan inverse 2h divided by a minus b. And in order to remove these terms x and y, shift the origin to its new origin. That is the center of the conic. That is, find the center of the conic and then shift the origin to the center of the conic. Then what happened? The terms of x and y removed from the expression. So if we observe this example, if we observe the example of shifting of origin, then what is your observation? So these are the examples of shifting of origin. So this is the given equation. What is the given equation? Yes, we observe this equation. X square plus y square plus 2xy 4y. If we shift the origin to the center, then what happens? The product terms, the terms of x and y removed from the expression. If we shift the to the origin of the conic, then the terms of x and y removed from the expression. So in order to remove the terms x and y from the expression, shift the origin to center of the conic. That is, in order to reduce the equation to standard form, the general equation to standard form, what we have to do first? So in order to solve this problem, first find the center of the conic and then shift the origin to the center of the conic and then rotate the axis through an angle theta is equal to 1/2 tan inverse 2h divided by a minus b. So we will see this example in the next lecture.